Okay, so next up picture we have David and Nabil.
Alright, so this is our music video pitch by myself, David Abdullah, and
Nabil Ahmed.
yeah. Next slide. So for artists, the artist we chose for a music video is Chance the Rapper. His name is Chancellor Bennett, and he's a Chicago-born rap artist, or hence the rapper, and he gained recognition in 2013 for his mixtape Acid Rap. That's his second mixtape. His debut was 10 Day in 2012, and his latest release is Surf with a group called The Social Experiment. He's avoided record labels, or this is a little bit about him. He's avoided record labels, refusing to be signed. His sole purpose of making music is to have fun with his friends. So his music is always out and released for free for all to listen to. The main reason we chose him is mainly because of me. Well, I initially chose him because I just really love him and his music and his ambitions. Like as an artist, he likes to be different, and he raps about like sensitive topics such as race, crime, religion, things like that, and he does so in a way that's innovative and eccentric. He raps like nobody before him, and he's known for highly complex flow patterns, fusion of rap and song vocals. His lyricism that tackles personal growth, his highly symbolic storytelling and political and social criticism. He does a lot, basically. That's him. That's his 10-day cover, that's him, and his Acid Rap cover. Surf would be there, but it's a different group, not really his own thing, so yeah. The genre we chose to follow was alternative rap. This is a genre that Chance the Rapper makes, and the reason why alternative rap is alternative instead of just natural like usual hip hop is because it's more unconventional. It refuses to conform to traditional stereotypes of rap. Alternative rap music tends to fuse genres such as jazz, soul, funk, reggae, and they draw influences from them. The reason we chose this genre is mostly because it's our favourite genre, and we believe it shows the more artistic side of rap, the fact that rap can be beautiful rather than just like hip hop, hardcore kind of gangster rap. And
It doesn't have to be classed as a generic thing. It can be like, it can come in vast shapes and like different types of ways. Like it doesn't have to just be like baggy chains and shirts and those sort of things. So it could just come as someone actually. There's artists out there who kind of just pick up an acoustic guitar, but then they rhyme lyrics to things that mean a lot to them. So
Yeah, I guess what you're ultimately saying is that rap is a technique. It's not really a genre. Hip hop is a genre. Gangster rap's a genre. Rap is just a way of saying things, isn't it? So yeah, fair enough.
the song we chose is titled Israel or Sparring. It's by Chance the Rapper. Nabil agreed to the song choice. You'd like to say why?
just because like basically the song, like why I liked most about the song was the fact that the lyrics kind of meant something to the actual artist, and that's what I like in any type of genre. It doesn't have to be specific to rap, but what it is like when something means something to the rapper, you can actually tell from the way they actually represent themselves through their lyrics. So he actually puts a lot of passion, and he loves the things that he says and does in his videos. They have more to do with him and what he believes as just a human in himself.
The song also features No Name Gypsy. She's a fellow rapper of Chance, who's also from Chicago. The song heavily references the Old Testament account of Jacob, who was renamed Israel, which is defined as he who struggles with God. In this song, Chance speaks on the sparring match that occurred between Israel and God in Genesis, and the angel or being, not quite unsure of what it was, but people just call it God because it was a spiritual being sent from heaven and fought with Jacob. And he relates that account in the Bible back to his fight that he puts up with life. So yeah, we intend to use the song because we really enjoy the monotone, meaningful topic, and the way Chance communicates it with a mature and manly tone. The elegant lyricism with its storytelling provides a strong idea for a music video. And that's known in Gypsy, and that's the cover art for the song itself. Actors. I actually got some actors that I know. Well, our music video requires just 2 people to play both artists in the song, 1 male, 1 female. It'd be fitting to cast young people as actors in our video because they appeal to the young audience and they appeal to the young audience, and as they will resemble youth empowerment. They will also stand as enlightenment for the older audience. The 2 individuals have agreed to be a part of this. Joshua and Grace Garcia, who are the 2 individuals, they've agreed to be a part of this project. And we chose to cast Joshua. You'll see them in the next slide. But I've met him in person, and he does look kind of similar to Chance himself.
It's irrelevant, but
yeah,
fair
it's
enough.
kind of irrelevant, but I just thought it was kind of cool. So, and he likes his music, so that was interesting. He's also a lively character. He's full of spirit and really cool to work with. Garcia, she's a drama student in college, and she also has a strong interest in music. She loves to perform both theatrically and musically. Her grit and insight in the performing arts industry will be really valuable to the project. But of course, filming will take place further, like later in time, and we're unsure what could happen between then. So we still have other people with consideration to act in our video, but for now they've agreed to do so. That's him. That's Joshua. You don't really see it, but that's Garcia.
Okay, cool. So in terms of audience, we've kind of like chosen to stick between so starting from 15 plus, because we've obviously like what it is like with Chance the Rapper, he basically implements a lot of religion into his lyrics. So like what he'll do, he'll take things from the Old Testament and he'll kind of put it into his lyrics and try make them come to life in people's minds. So when someone like raps or sings and you see them in the media, you would actually just think automatically, oh yeah, you know, that person's, you know, telling something that's true, that relates to me, right? So what we thought is 15 plus would be relevant because people actually start to like young people start to understand religion, like, as in from 15 and above, because before that they just start to kind of, you know, they see it from their parents' perspective. So it's like, oh, my mom taught me to do this or like follow that, so I'm gonna do it. But they from 15 plus they start to do it themselves and they see, yeah, that's relevant to me.
Yeah. Also because we also said 15 plus because people older, whether or not they strongly believe in a religion, the song kind of helps to teach this little thing about it, but it's not in a way that forces you to have to conform to this religion. It's just like in a way to help you appreciate and understand the concept of God.
I mean, I have to say I've listened to Acid Rap many times, and I'm someone that could listen to that without even listening to lyrics, and I had no idea that God was even mentioned in it. So.
Oh no, this isn't in Acid Rap.
I know, but so you're saying that it's not something which is common for all his songs. It's just in this particular song.
Some songs he does on some other albums, or even when he's in features for other people's songs. But it's not every song that he's going to be talking about God.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. But this song is mainly about, or mostly about religion. So yeah, and back to audience, young teenagers, yeah, actually Nabil said that. So next week.
Alright, in terms of style, what it is like, we for the artists that we want to create, we don't want them to have like a generic like feel to them. So like when you see artists on like in the media and stuff, you'd see them wearing like really designer clothes and like chains and stuff like that, just to kind of represent the fact that that person's living a lush lifestyle or something along them lines. So what we wanted from alternative rap, it's like it can come in any sort, like in any form. Like they can, as I said, like someone could actually do it in an acoustic form. So it's like they just pick up the guitar and they just kind of lay their lyrics down. So what we're thinking is like, as an individual artist, they could literally wear whatever they feel. That makes them feel okay, because at the end of the day, it's their lyrics that speak louder than their actual image, as in like what they would wear to kind of appeal to the younger or older audience.
Yeah. So just to clarify, you say you are going to let the artists style themselves, or you're saying
like what we're gonna do is kind of put together ideas
Okay.
with the artists.
Yeah.
So like
But you just want to avoid the traditional ideas of
we're not gonna force them to have to wear this or this. They're gonna put in ideas, and we're gonna see like
Fair
if
enough.
it's too out there or too conform to one kind of style.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, and use some images of.
So you're saying that you're avoiding.
Like we don't want to. We don't mind going into the like kind of the generic themes. Like obviously, if they want to wear like a couple of chains or something like that.
But you're looking more on the left hand side of things.
Yeah,
the left-hand side.
left hand or central as well.
Yeah, left hand side isn't saying that they have to wear stuff like this. It's just saying that this is really different from that in a way that it's changing it up a bit more, not to conform to a certain kind of demographic or this is what they have to wear. It's more like I want to wear something different because I can. So
so in terms of promotion of like the artists and themselves, like what we want is
So can I just ask, have you got anything about your narrative?
yeah, that's like the last page.
Do you want to just move on to the narrative thing rather than, because I can,
Okay.
I'll check that out. Yeah, this is perfect.
Alright, so the idea, go on to narrative later, but the idea is for this song the music video to be like a story performance. Yeah, gonna have one of the actors like playing a role as a waiter for that one line, but while he's in his role, he'll be still rapping the lyrics towards the camera. So this can happen. We could use this technique quite frequently because it has an effect on the audience. Right, the audience will be watching a story with characters and things like that, and the characters would be speaking directly towards the audience, trying to draw them into the scene much more personally, rather than them being outside of it, watching the story happen. Kind of bring the audience into it. So yeah, the overall purpose of the music video is to create a narrative through building a relationship between the song, visuals and the lyrics. And one narrative we could do this, we're still thinking, we have different ideas for a narrative, but one narrative we could have is like two young people going through like showing scenes of how different struggles in their life and how they're trying to get through it. And things like that, trying to have a message basically saying that things could get like difficult, but you have to like try to get through it and in the end you'll be okay, things like that.
Yeah, I mean my only bit of advice on that would be, like from my experience of year 13 videos, is that if you're like when people have songs and it's like, oh, when I was a kid I went to the train station, and then they show like a clip of a train station, it's like, well, it's not, we know what a train station is. You don't need to show us every single thing. So just be careful of. You don't always need to be. Those connections can exist without being super literal. So sometimes it might be more an abstract connection. I think that's fine, having someone as a waiter rapping towards the camera, but not necessarily to have everything. It's like, oh, when I was young, I used to sleep a lot and have a shot of him in bed. It's like, well, try and be a bit more creative. Is that everything? Cool, lovely. Well done, guys. Any questions from the floor? Clavina, can you come to all the pictures to question people?
So, who is your artist? Like you said in your song, you're gonna have the boy and the girl. Like, what's the name of the artist? Is it the boy and the girl as an artist, or just the boy as the artist?
That's true. And is it? Are you calling them Chance, or are you making your own artists?
Oh, one plays as Chance. The boy plays as Chance.
So you are sticking to Chance. You're not going to create your own original artist.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't.
what we'd gonna do is kind of discuss between each other and then find out like what would suit the artist best. Like as in terms of title, we want to find something that would suit his lyrics and his actual title, to make the artist actually kind of exemplify the artist and make sure that he can be the best he can be.
Definitely something to think about though. Because you haven't really. It's a really good point. You haven't really talked about who your artist is and what their brand identity is going to be. You've talked about their style and stuff, but we still don't know who your artist is. Not in terms of the actor, but like who they are. And as Paulina says, whether it is one artist, so let's call him Jeffrey featuring Sarah, or whether it's Jeffrey and Sarah like as a twosome. So you might want to think about what you're going to do in terms of that.
Yeah.
Cool. Any other questions? Yuji?
So how is your music video gonna be like? How are you gonna put it together?
What does that even mean?
Or like, are you not gonna do it like in like this area or something?
Location.
Yeah, location stuff.
Obviously, like,
Do you mean location?
Yeah, he means location.
Oh, yeah. We're still gonna have ideas about location, where we're gonna film, when, what, things like that. So that's still gonna go into.
Is it mainly going to be on location? Is it mainly going to be like out and about?
Yeah, it's not gonna be like a one location kind of setting.
Yeah.
There's gonna be like a story thing, so it's gonna be different locations.
But you're not going to create a set. You're going to actually film it outside on
film it
location.
outside.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. I think we'll leave it there. But yeah, well done, guys. Really good. Like the